Today we're in Nevada at beautiful Lake Mead National Recreation Area.
It's gonna be a fine day today, just wait and see. Blue skies everywhere, believe you me. It's gonna be a fine day today for you and me. Oh, now baby, I know I've done you wrong. I only meant trouble for so long, but baby, all that crazy is on the bus. And today it's gonna be a good day for us.
Let me just start up by saying it is hot out here today. We are in one of the hottest areas of the United States in maybe the hottest month, definitely at the hottest time of the day. We're looking at about 110 degrees. According to that sign, that's 150 on the ground. Don't recommend this, but we're going to try this hike. We're going as far as we can. We'll get to a point where we feel comfortable, then we're going to turn back. Thanks for joining us.
Our first stop today is a historic railroad trail.
And so this is the trailhead right here. It's 3.5 miles in, terminates at Hoover Dam, and then it's 3.5 miles back. But as I said earlier, we're going to go as far as we can. All right, so I can see the parking lot behind you. We've gone about 2 football fields. There's a shortcut back to the car. What do you think?
I don't know, I think we better keep it in mind. I do like the heat though, it's nice.
Wow. All right, let's keep pressing on. Okay, so it looks like we've gone far enough in. The goal was to get to the first tunnel. That is 1 mile in, 1 mile back. We went maybe, what, 6/10 of a mile or so, and it's just too hot, it's too dangerous. There's warning signs all over the place, and age isn't working in our favor. We also flew in this morning, so body is adapting to elevation as well. So you know your limits, and you got to respect your limits. We got plenty of water, but this heat is nasty. And by the way, we're looking at about 109 degrees out here, so direct sunlight. We're turning around. Sorry, never got to show you the tunnel. Let's go back to the car and play it safe. Well, you can see how far we made it. We did the trail from our car. That's right about there somewhere. We're heading back. So what do you think of this heat?
I like it hot. This is too hot for me. This is the hottest I think I've ever been.
Wow. Let's keep it moving. Tell you what, while we're heading back, why don't I give you a little history of this place. So this is actually a very historic trail. The reason this trail is so flat through this mountainous region is because at one time it was a railroad line. You can imagine when they were building Hoover Dam, they needed to get massive pieces of machinery down here into the valley. So what they did was they constructed a 30-mile railroad line. And right now we are walking on the small remnant of what is still left. And hence, that's the reason for the tunnels. We try to make it to the first one. There's 5 of them all together on this trail. If you have a large train with large machinery, you can't go over the mountains. You gotta go through the mountains. 25 feet in diameter, 300 feet long. Gotta come back someday and see those. And construction for the Hoover Dam began in 1931. It was completed by 1935. And the trains on this track were running 24 hours a day. So our next stop is Hoover Dam itself. We are going to take 172, which is also known as the Hoover Dam Access Road. That will take us, after a very short drive, down to the Boulder Dam Bridge parking lot. Obviously, with Corona going on, Hoover Dam itself is closed. We're doing no tours. That was to be expected. But there's also a nice little lookout where you can park and go up on the bridge, the Pat Tillman Bridge. And that, we just found out, is closed off as well. So we're going to try to get you a view of Hoover Dam. We got to do that if we're here at Lake Mead. So we thought we'd see Hoover Dam driving along Interstate 11, and this was our view.
Blue skies
right, I'd say this is strike 3 right now. We're at Willow Bay, beautiful Lake Mead, straight in front of us. We thought, why don't we get a campsite tonight, rent a boat in the morning, do some swimming, a little boating. But it is 112 degrees right now at what, 4? So we're now up to 113 degrees. It is 4:30. I'm just wondering, I don't want to ask the question, but what point does your car overheat? You almost can't touch anything outside. It is that hot. So we're gonna drive by the campground and look at our campsite just for fun. This is it, last chance. We're up to 115 degrees right now. F4 reserved for us. This is our campsite for tonight, but as I said, we're out of here. There's no way we're tent camping tonight. We're gonna eat the 30 bucks. No one's even here. We're gonna fly the coop. We're gonna get out of here, but I think a quick dip, what do you say?
Yep.
In the water before we move on. Let's do that at least. Let's go. So what do you think?
It's a weird sensation when it's so cold and you're hot. I'm shivering, but I'm hot. My body doesn't know how to respond.
Going under?
No.
Go. Whoa! It's cold, baby. Wow, man. That's some cold water. Really feels refreshing though. All right, well that'll do it. Thanks for joining us here at Lake Mead National Recreation Area. We struck out, but remember, if you want to travel with us, even when we don't hit home runs, there's always room for you on every national park adventure. Thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Take care. I'm ready to break into those Pop-Tarts.